Hello guys, it's day 3, Journey to Roche's Champion. We're on the roof. It's been a long day of training, very busy, so many things to do. I'm just going to show some things that I recently bought, to build my own little, workout. We got a yoga mat, you can use this for like push-ups, sit-ups up here. I bought these are 2 Speedos and some shorts. Going to be doing swimming. Got a basketball, you guys want to see some of my fucking handles? I'm a multifaceted type of guy. You guys think I don't have handles? I got a football to play catch with the other penthouses. Say hello to my other friends. I've got some Hugo Boss shorts, of course. Got Speedo. I gotta get some goggles, but for now, I'm just gonna show you guys, my amazing handles. It's a chess player. Little James Harden. So, hope you guys enjoy day 3. Going to be analyzing all my games for the Chess Masters, showing a super cool game against Danya, and I'm also gonna be doing what a Grandmaster eats in the day in life. So. You guys are going to see my smoothie, my pizza, and for dinner, I don't know, maybe I want to order some Chipotle. Maybe I'm going to feast on some ankles. So enjoy day 3, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. We're starting a little segment, what a Grandmaster eats in a day. So I've got my smoothie here, and I don't use a cup. I just drink it like this. And I already started drinking it. It's quite at least up to like the 40% way. Smoothie, mix of raspberries, and such. We're going to continue showing what a Grandmaster eats. Hi guys, this is the lunch of what a Grandmaster eats in a day. Pizza and chicken. Okay. So guys, as a part of my training today, I was looking through some of my old Blitz games. I was scrolling through trying to find some interesting games to show. So obviously, trying to reflect on this Chessable Masters, which went quite badly. We'll sort of briefly go through the summarize sort of what went wrong, and then I have one game against Danya that I think is very interesting. So I'll go through it quite quickly. My opponent played this sort of A6 setup. Um, Sometimes you sort of ignore these setups because they're so stupid. Like you don't take them so seriously. But as you can see, I played A5, E5. Then already my position it's already quite complex. 92, 92. So in this position, it's not like so clear. It's like a normal opening, But you said tend to take these don't take things serious. So I played 92, and I took and I went 4. And you can see that like against certain unusual systems, you should be more disciplined. So I played take rook a4, which is still not that bad. It was a weird maneuver, but anyways, I played quite well. I won the pawn, and then slowly but surely I removed the counterplay, and I sacrificed this exchange, and then eventually I actually sacrificed a second exchange, so that I could get this bishop, and then this pawns are rolling, and it was just sort of game over. So this was a good start. And then we had the second game, which was basically just a top level. So I played the Berlin. I had a feeling my opponent would go for this. This is all theory, and essentially we get a position where we just repeat moves. Like in this position, I'm not really sure what to do. Like I thought I could play b3, but then here, and then I have to go knight g8. Then he can go in. He can also go this way. And I thought, I guess he's just going to like sacrifice this knight. It's not so easy. So I just repeated. It's black. It's a very strong player. He was on the candidates, Alexenko. So I thought, why not? And then this game was really quite unfortunate because I'm just like winning out of the opening. So like I had preparation until until here. Okay, c4. I knew this is a mistake. Like c5 is the best move. Yeah, c5 is the best move. And obviously I should just play c4, queen d6, queen d2, and I just win a pawn. But anyways, it was a bit slow. But suddenly I just won a pawn, like just for free. My position's slowly improving. everything is fine. And then we get to a critical moment where like I have 7 minutes, 30 seconds, and I take in like 5 seconds, which is insane. Like I should just take and go rookie five and just slowly, patient, and just win the game. But throughout this entire game, like tournament, I was just managing my time so poorly. It was just completely insane. Anyways, he goes on to defend the position. This was sort of some mini tilt, which was not very pleasant. But I should again just go here, f5, king d2. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like just go, and then I don't know what I'm doing with all this g4 stuff. It's just like here you can try to maneuver the knight. Like this is possible to win, but like G4 is just beyond. It's just reprehensible, and I spending again so much time. And then I guess the tilt starts, and in this game against Deak, um, he plays an Imzo. I go for a bit of a weird line, rook e8, and we get okay normal position. And here, okay, this is where it starts. Like h6 is just unnecessarily ambitious. Like obviously I can take, and after some simple move like bishop e6 or b6, like I can't be that much worse. Like it should just be very fine. Like obstacle bishops, I have one extra central pawn. I can maybe slight advantage, but I should be able to play. Like this is just very bad decision making. And then slowly, slowly, I'm still playing well. And then we get to a critical moment, and I just start going crazy. Like in this position, I just start like over pushing. Like I should play simple, slowly, maneuver my pieces, but I just have no patience whatsoever. And now I just blunder like two pawns, and the game is just over. So this was the start of some very bad tilt. Then I get lucky again. Actually, I was getting quite difficult pairings. Again, this was a very bad opening. She had some nice preparation, but again, like out of the opening, I just get a great position. I have 7 minutes, and then I'm not thinking properly. Like f6, queen c5 here. Again, it's just not. Needs to be much more stable, much more disciplined, and you need to really sort of acclimate to what rapid chess is, and that which is actually using your time. So I was not managing my time well, and when you don't manage your time well in rapid, and your opponents actually use their time, then you just it's hard to sort of convert to winning positions. So eventually we get to this end game, and of course this is just drawn many ways. And so I get the king up, and then she's like making mistakes, and still it's a draw. So basically, if you go like here, and you just wait, it's still a draw. Like I can't even if I ever take, it's always a draw. But she goes here, and then with the king on g5, rook at b6, now I'm just winning the pawn. So for example, let's say you go here, like okay, let's say like this. No, no. So let's say like this here. The point is now you go king h7. And so the difference between the king on f7 and h7 is that in here I cannot go like rook h6 check and take with a check. But when the king is forced on f7, now obviously the rook cannot move because I go in. And if the rook just waits, now I give a check. And the king goes, I take with check, and there's no rook takes g4 because it's a check. But if you bring the king back to g8 here, and then go rook king h7, I can't make progress because there's no check. So again, I won this game. King h6, I took the pawn. Nice little check. Take, and the king goes up and get the opposition with the game. So this was again slowly coming back, but then again just another loss, complete impatience, terrible time management. So again he plays some stupid, line for that amateurs play because they're afraid to play real chess. And okay, we get to normal position. I'm playing fine, everything is fine. I'm maneuvering, and I just play like with 8 minutes, 3 minutes. I just play like Queen G5. Like it's like I'm a barbarian who is unable, like who's so stupid that I cannot even like make fire. So I just have to resort to taking a hammer and hitting my opponent with a hammer because I'm too stupid to do anything else. So again, I just go okay. I go knight g3, takes rook d1. Like okay, my position is completely fine. I think I can outplay him here. 287, knight g5 sacking. I don't agree with the engine here. I think I have great momentum. I think I have great pressure. Again, such an unnecessary loss. And then again, I bounce back with a win. I play with white. So, okay, we have some very weird Italian. So you should look at how many moves I made with the bishop. I go here to b3, then I go to a4, and then I go to b5. It's like this it's absolutely insane, like modern chess. Like you guys are taught basic principles, like okay, don't move your pieces more than once to the opening. Like so, I go bishop b3, so that I can counter this with this. And then he wants to play like b5. So okay, obviously I could go to f1. This is all like theory, but I go bishop b5 just to be like, okay, show me. Like I want to let's go. Like what? Like it's essentially forcing them. to go knight back, so you get d4. But it's psychologically so now we actually transpose to like a main line after queen a7, which goes like this. So let's say h6 here, bishop here, bishop b5, queen here. Now to queen a7, we just transposed, and I've done this whole like little circle. It's completely insane. Um, so okay, this is following a classical game I had against Chase Royal in the London Classic. Okay, I get a great position. I'm playing. Everything's fine. Like I have momentum. Like I'm just playing a really great game. I'm just get huge advantage. And then again, I have like 7 minutes, and I just don't convert it. Like I just have 7 minutes, and I'm just 8 minutes or 2:40. I'm just blitzing like every move. Look how much time I'm spending. Like I'm not spend. Like I'm incapable of like deep thought. It's a complete joke. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it's just too much blitz. And then of course, even after this win, I'll show. I guess I'll show how I won. Like, so he finds this amazing sacrifice, and okay, with the low time, I swindle him and make some magic happen that I'm used to doing. And then of course I have black. And like at this point, I'm at 4 to 7. So with 4 to 7, if I just score like one win and one draw, I'll make it. But I just go with black like completely insane. So he plays the Caro-Kann and he surprised me with like C4 idea. And here I should play C5. And obviously during the game I saw it, but I was like aware of preparation. But again, like that E7 is just atrocious. Like I should, my intuition is telling me C5. I should go C5. So I'm a bit of trouble, but it's a reasonable position. And then in this position, I just lash out knight takes d5, which is just insane. Like I have to find bishop takes queen c3, which is quite difficult, but at least I should spend my time, like and not just blitzing and just losing everything. So I lashed out and I just lose this game, and then okay, basically, and still I have chances. I should find again. I did not defend as resourcefully as I should have. I lose this game, and basically my chances are out. And then the craziest thing is this is the game we analyzed in yesterday's recap. Um, um, was sort of the peace sacrifice. Uh, this obviously being what I missed yesterday. So this is a very unfortunate tournament, but again, like if you look at the games that I won, so I won this game, which for the opening was just level of perfection. Like I'm able to show like a classical level of play with spending like seconds on my clock when it's positions I'm comfortable with. And then also here I played quite well. This game was a very good, decent opening. This game was also fine. This one again, just opening everything perfection. Um, very solid defense with Berlin. This was okay. Sloppy opening, but very sort of creative idea with Rook A4, Rook B4. And okay, here's the Dundee game. So um, this was one of the games from the match. I was analyzing the game match against Dania. Obviously, I think if you look at the leaderboard, he's I think 3,200 now. Yeah, so it would be nice to play another long match with Danya, to try and farm up to 3,300 because it's quite hard to farm 3,300 against like Wesley So at 33,093. It's quite ridiculous. So we'll try to arrange another match with Danya. But this was a really interesting game. Started C4 A5, G3. He plays sort of weird setup. D3 A6, E3. I was just looking at to make sure my mic is working. I was so worried that my mic wasn't working. He goes H5 trying to go H3. I should probably play knight F3 to stop H4, but I go H3. I want to get sort of the critical moment. So essentially what's happening is he's going this way, and then I'm castling queenside. And I'm castling queenside, but I've already have these pawns. It's a bit of a weird setup, but his king could be potentially weak. So he goes C6, trying to play D5, F4, A5, B5, knight E6, and this is where things get real fireworks. E4, bishop G6, F5, forking. But now he's knight C5, threatening knight B3, queen G5, rook H1. Again, I'm trying to get some attack. My king could be loose, but if he takes, he's taking the knight. I'm still sort of controlling things. I can't let him break through. He has to go queen c6 here. And if king b1, knight takes d3 is. So he has to be very direct and concrete. Apparently king c2 is the best move. So if knight takes, bishop f2, yeah, that's just insane. So he goes knight f4, I go king f2. I should just play rook d2, prophylaxis to bishop f2. Of course, in the blitz game, he goes bishop takes bishop f2. I say okay, knight c3, my take one of my rooks. I don't care, because the point is that I once I take this pawn, I'll have free reign to attack on the g file, and it's very hard for black to attack because you can never really play d5 because I have all these pieces protecting it, and my knights are very strong. So I sort of control and lock the side of the board, and I'm able to maneuver and attack the king. So he takes with the wrong one. Obviously, this bishop can go to d4 and is much stronger. It suggests like queen here. The bishop also protects the pawn. The queen should try to improve and come into the position. But in this game, when you give me this bishop is not so good. So bishop rook g1, bishop f3. I'm starting to attack. Queen g7 takes. d5. Okay, he's sort of lashing out. You should try to be patient, but oh, now I have a very cute idea. Bishop d1, bishop b3. And again, it's just I control the position, and and Downey doesn't like being passive. So d5, e4, d6, queen d7. I play bishop b2. Apparently, this is the best move. And then now f6, defending the knight and also doing this. And I guess if you take, oh, you must give a check, and then d7. Rook f8, rook e1, only move. Rook knight c3, only move. Rook e7, only move. It's insane. So I played much more reasonable bishop e2, just consolidating. He goes rook c4. I go queen e3. I give a check, and here is just an absolutely gorgeous move, which is actually the top move. Wow, that's insane. I play rook g4. And the point of rook g4 is now I'm threatening to play rook h4. And so essentially, uh, when you're building up pressure under position, you should sort of try to find the loose pin that you need to sort of. It's like Jenga, and everything needs to collapse, right? So first of all, I have a great knight protected by the pawn. I have a great pawn, very far advanced. I have a queen, and everything's supported. My bishop, everything is supported, but he's sort of holding on. He's defending. But you know, if this rook gets to check, queen is forced to double my pawns, or I'm getting some attack, then everything just collapses. Here's queen d8, but now, for example, if you take here, I just go e7. Rook has to go back. I can just take. Okay, these two pawns are too strong, of course. And I'm threatening rook h4, so let's say the queen moves. Okay, rook h4. Okay, engine is suggesting knight c7 just to take. But again, I'm just holding. He's basically in Zugzwang. Like he doesn't have a move like rook c6, knight d5. If takes, everything's coming. So he takes, he goes back, push the pawn, and I'm just mating. So this was a very nice game. I was especially proud of this rook g4 move, which I found in 5 seconds. And it's very thematic, sort of just trying to use all of your pieces, bring them into the game. Very, very classical approach. So, as you've seen for the other segment, I'm still finishing my smoothie. I'm going to show you guys what I get for lunch, and I hope you guys this is enjoying day 3 of Journey to World Chess Champion.